Good afternoon, everyone. In the previous lecture, we have finished the banking and finance chapter. Today, we will start with introduction to accountancy. So, there are total 15 terms related to account, and these definitions are given here. So, let us see the one by one. First one is account. Account is a systematically summarized record for all daily financial transactions. So, what is accountancy or accounting? It is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing the business transaction, which help in summarizing the business transaction, which help in summarizing record and finding out profit and losses. What is a transaction? Transaction is an event in which there is exchange of goods or service in cash or on credit. Capital is amount contributed by a proprietor or partner in the business. Assets mean cash and fixed properties of the business. Then the liability. Liability it is a total amount or a responsibility payable by the business. Next one is creditor. Creditor is a person who gives something in cash or a kind to another person is a creditor. Debitor person who receives something in cash or kind becomes debitor. Solvency when total assets or a business are more than or equal to liabilities, the condition is known as solvency. Then insolvency. It is a condition in which liabilities are more than assets. Then the next one is drawings. Drawing it is amount of money withdrawn by owner from business to meet personal expenses. Next one is expenses. Expenses are efforts made by business to obtain revenue. Then the next term is revenue. Revenue it represents accomplished of the business. Accomplishment of the business. Next term is a profit. It is the excess of revenue over expenses in a particular period. And the last term is loss. It is the excess expenses over income. So these are total 15 terms related to accountancy and their definitions. Next one is objectives of accountancy. What are the objectives of accountancy? It provides knowledge to all financial transactions. It provides balances of creditor, debitor, expenses in different head. It provides information regarding total purchase, total sales, and closing stock. It provides information to prepare profit and loss account and balance sheet. And last one, it provides total asset and liabilities of a concern. So these are the objectives of accountancy. Next one is the concept of accountancy. It include money measurement, separate entity, dual asset, going concern, accounting period, cost actual event, and last one is matching concept. Next one is bookkeeping. What is a bookkeeping? Bookkeeping is an art of recording business transaction in a regular and systematic manner. What are the objectives of bookkeeping? The objectives of bookkeeping include primary objectives, secondary objectives, and other objectives. In primary objective, it contains to have a systematic record, to know profit and loss, to know financial position of business. Next, secondary objectives contains to know capital invested, to understand cash and a stock at hand, to know creditors, to know debitors from whom bill are receivable, and other objectives include to prevent mistake, error, fraud, to review progress of business, and to provide information from time to time for decision making. These are all the objectives of bookkeeping. Next one is double entry bookkeeping. What is a double entry bookkeeping? Double entry bookkeeping, it is a method of bookkeeping based on typical principle in which every transaction has two entries. Means first one is creditor and debitor. Credit means to add money and debit means to withdraw. So there are advantages, disadvantages and difference between double entry system and single entry system. Then the next one is trader. Advantages of trader: it remove limitation of human memory, it give clear picture with reasons and proofs about profit and losses, it help in knowing present market value of business, it help in calculating amount receivable and amount payable, it help in comparing financial result over several years, it help in tax calculation. The book can be provided as a proof in the court of law. So, what are the advantages of government? For tax calculation as a source of information about employment in the country. And advantages of supplier, creditors, shareholders, they can modify the decision by knowing business position. Then the next one is definition of account and its classification. So, what is the definition of account? Account is a systematically summarized record for all daily financial transactions. It is divided into main two types: personal account and impersonal account. Personal account is again divided into three types: natural, artificial, and representative account. Impersonal account again divided into two types: real account and nominal account. A real account is a tangible or maybe intangible. Next one is accounting conversions. The custom which must be followed accounting while preparing the accounting statement is termed as accounting conversions. So, what are the types of conversion? Conversion of full disclosure, conversion of consistency, conversion of conservation, conversion of a materiality, and the last one is conversion of objectivity. So, these are the all about introduction to accountancy. In the next lecture, we will see the cash book.